You're still watching Breakfast Daily on City TV, and we're jumping into our tech segment with the lovely, the diva, Hannah Kwanzaa, diva of tech for Breakfast. You know, I mean, that's all we have to say.
That would be nice.
How are you doing, Hannah?
I'm well.
Great.
I am.
Always good to have you on set to talk about important tech issues that affect us on an everyday basis. And you break it down so nicely.
Yeah.
Which is important, right?
Okay, but reaching everybody.
Exactly. That's what we want to do. So today we're talking about enhancing your online presence, which in this day and age, I mean, if you don't have an online presence, you're way behind the game.
Yeah.
So today is the day that changes. If you're somebody who does not have an online presence for whatever you do, professionally especially, this is the show for you to watch. So, Hannah, let's talk about enhancing our online presence. We live in a digital and global world, right?
Exactly.
And we need to be part of that.
Exactly. The world won't wait.
Yeah. What do you say to people who say, oh, me, I don't like social media, or, you know, it's not really my thing. I don't want my business out there. You know, people who really shy away from social media. I mean, it's a choice, right?
We pray for grace. Oh! And divine enablement, because I don't understand, because it's sort of having bread and having the opportunity to either put jam or butter in it, and you're saying, no, I want to eat my tea bread like that. Okay. We understand you, but it means you don't want to be at where everybody is. The system is changing. Just yesterday, I was talking to a friend, he was like, hey, Hannah, are you using iPhone? I said, really? No, I'm not. He says, if you are using iPhone 7, there's a new update. And I said, I'm aware. It means you're going to be cancelled. I said, yes. So products keep facing.
Yes.
New tech keep coming up. So it's important that as the trend is moving, you're also moving with it. And the benefit is actually giving you like a competitive advantage over your competitors, like other people in the same business or doing what you do. So when it comes to enhancing your online presence, we have two things we need to look before we can delve into. Now, everybody exists online for different purposes. If somebody is there just for entertainment, or just, hey, I want to post pictures so that people like it, it's different from somebody trying to consult for a business there. It's different from the person trying to sell food there, sell perfume. It's different from the content creator, the brand influencer. Everybody differs. So we need to first understand your goal. Where are you going to? Okay. Is it that you want to sell online? Is it that you want to create some form of online like brand awareness? Is it that you don't really know about, like people are doing it, so you're also doing? We need to understand the goal. So once we understand the goal, for which I don't know any business that doesn't exist to make profit. It will just be like 90%. The ones that don't, they are NGOs.
You see, yes.
Yeah, even that they need to keep up. We need to see where you're taking our money.
Yes.
So it's important that we have these things. But first is understanding the type of platform that you need to use. Okay. So I'm sure most people would have some online presence somewhere. It could be on social media, it could be a web app, it could even be a website that you're running. Fine. You need to understand the platform that you're using. So I'm on social media. What is the language here? For every social media app, the language there is different.
That's a good point you raise.
Exactly.
Because you've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, you know, so many platforms. You're saying you can't just have a blanket approach to one touch for everything. You have to customize depending on which platform.
Yeah, with businesses, you can have your digital marketing strategy. But trust me, when we sit down to put up a digital marketing strategy for a business, what is okay for Facebook will not be okay for Twitter.
Right.
So it has to be scheduled well, and then you understand the communication. So the benefits for these platforms will differ with the brand that you are. So if you're a business brand, it will differ. If you are a content creator, a poet like Apioko is, it's different. So Apioko is selling art, but like spoken word. I am selling cake. We are different.
Very different.
So she can afford to set up her profile on social media or website and whatever as that in tandem with who she is. I cannot do that because people don't want to hear what I have to say. People want to hear what I have to cook.
Yes, what they're going to eat.
What they're going to eat. So if I'm there and I'm posting a mess to, then it presents a problem. So you understand the platform that you're using, the language that is spoken there. Then you'll be able to say, okay, let me target my audience well. A mistargeting will be for, I'm using up your customer, she's going to be me today.
No, but it's good because you're giving her promotion.
Yes.
Yes.
So a mistargeting will be, if you're understanding the language that persists, we'll look later at hashtags and all.
Okay.
So understanding that, okay, hashtags sort of create a board where people can go and see several contents pulling up onto one place. So if she's hashtagging emergency baker in one of her poets or a show coming up in Kempinski as she's been doing and all that, it won't work. It's the wrong content from the wrong place, because the person going to that hashtag needs to see which emergency baker is in town that I can quickly contact. And Apioco's content showing there is very inappropriate. So you understand the audience that you're dealing with, you're targeting more, and then the benefits that are accruing is, one, understanding I have to switch my business to a profile one. So you can use your social media for personal use. You can set up all the private security and everything. Doing the same settings for a business page
doesn't
make sense. I'm trying to still understand
because
what are you doing? Yeah. People have to send you friend is private, so the person now has to. You're a business. What's those privacy policies? What are they there for? Yes. If you are an individual,
if you were a brick and mortar building, anyone would walk into your shop.
Anybody walk in. So why are you now putting up a fence, 10 security guards, and why
for your online business?
For your online business, it won't work that way. So we need to now understand. Then after you be able to discern that, okay, this is where I need to go. So you've chosen the right profile for your business. So you can even convert your personal profile.
Right.
That, okay, I'm now moving public because of what I'm trying to do. I'm a content creator. I'm trying to be a well-listened TikToker. So you need to go public. You don't need to be setting up, you do your major security, but friend request, follow back. People shouldn't beg you to follow your account. It doesn't quite sync up there.
Gotcha.
So then it comes to now defining your target audience. You need to understand who you're talking to. So if you are online and you sell products for the aged, for example, per several analysis, the users, the active users, amassing to over 3 million people who are on Instagram are from the ages 18 to 24.
So it's probably not the best platform for your
business.
Aged-focused business.
Exactly, but is it the platform? It can be. Now you can sell me this service for my grandmother.
Right.
So it's up to now you positioning it, not the conversation targeting to my grandmother, but your communication should be targeted to me. That, I have aged home services. Your parent bother you see you can't even get to set on time.
Right.
I think it's time to check them in. So you're selling the service to me. So I may not be your direct consumer, but I'm the one with the purse. So you get me. So knowing your age limits that you are dealing with, knowing their usage times, also knowing their interests, helps you with all this targeting that you have to do, like on the platform that you choose. It could be, it's the same for website. If you choose to go with a website or a web app, you also need to target right. Else, when we do a search, if somebody is developing your website and it's not fully search engine optimized, we may search for, let's say, so-and-so person in Ghana. I'm looking for a poet in Ghana. If it's not optimized, your name won't come in the first 5 lists. So it's one of the things that you would have to set up if you want to enhance your online presence. So that is the first 3 in understanding where we will now be heading to. Yeah.
Now, for a lot of entrepreneurs, you may post an artwork, right? These platforms, we know how they've got a lot of AI, they've got algorithms. They sometimes suppress things that seem promotional. Is that in effect to make you have to now boost those posts, which makes you spend money? Or, what's the whole ecosystem around promoting things, the artworks that people post, and not getting enough traction on some of those artworks? Is it the design? Is it the language that goes along with them? Help us kind of navigate this space.
Okay, so for your online presence, people don't see you, but they see you based on what you post or what you write. Okay. So, for example, if I want to push a communication, let's say Father's Day is coming up, I'm running a promo, a discount promo for anybody who wants to buy something. Putting your message as surprise Father's, everybody knows. We know, don't tell us.
Yes.
Bait me with what you have to offer.
Okay.
So your first communication line should be get X off.
Okay.
Who doesn't like free things?
Yes.
So that will be your first communication, followed by, and then you now put what you want to actually communicate, and then you now come to your hashtags, which shouldn't be more than 30 per each post. Some hashtags are like
a whole page.
It's too much. Why? So it has to be concise, and it should be the hashtag. You can't be sitting in Ghana and be hashtagging boards that are seen in the US. Your market is not there.
Okay.
So you should be hashtagging like Breakfast Daily. At least the people who watch Breakfast Daily, they are in Ghana.
Yes.
So it's one of those things. So that is in terms of content and scripting. Now it comes to also your imaging. If your photo is bad, I can't do anything about it. Likewise, your customer, they would scroll. And later on, we'll see several tools that are free and on the market to even enhance your photos, enhance your videos and everything, so that it puts the content there. Now, in types of promotion, you are not actually suppressing, because it's in targeting. Once you set up like a business profile on any social media platform and you're doing the targeting, it lets you pick your audience.
Right.
Some people, and if you are putting setting, some people put follow me, hashtag follow me. I don't know if you see one of those posts. Those are like, it's wrong.
Okay.
So that's how come your ads wouldn't be approved, whilst your any platform, it won't come. Promote something, it won't come. Trending something, it won't come, because these are hashtags that is sort of, it's said to, like, you're forcing people.
Right.
Follow me, hashtag follow me. But
yes, why?
Why?
Why should I follow you?
so you put your major business hashtag, for which every business needs to have. So the way you communicate, so hashtag Breakfast Daily, it should be like on your post, like every single one, so that people can go there and follow the conversation that has happened within the period too. So if you put some of these things, your promotion will go. One thing that could also hinder promotion is using a song that you don't have copyrights for.
So be careful what music you use.
Exactly. It will just be bad. It will be allowed on certain features in certain apps. Like Instagram will allow it in your Reels. Facebook now also do Reels now, so you'll be able to have it there. You can do it on TikTok. But the moment you want to download or promote that post, it is somebody's song. You didn't go to the studio with him. It won't fly. It will just be flagged down. So it's one of those things that tends to happen.
Got you.
Yeah. So having that said, then in terms of the profile, when somebody gets onto your profile, it has to be fully optimized. Right under your photo, in any platform that you find yourself, you see name. The name is actually no less than 30 characters, but please don't make it long. If you are trying to search for you, it should be very simple. Like City TVGH, you will find it. That is a handle. So that is your username at City TVGH. Now your username is City TV. When the moment you type it will come. Not because the media house is popular in the space. It will happen to everybody. Now, I would warn against the funny spelling of names. Like Claire. Then people are writing Claire with a K.
Yes. We see it a lot. A lot. For
you lose me as a customer because it is what I hear. That's what I would type. So Claire GH. Claire.
You can't find it because it doesn't begin with a C.
Then you've lost the customer. You just move to a different place. So you optimize that. Make sure if you have a link. Some of the platforms allow you to embed your website link. Some even allows you to even create a shop within the app so that you'll be able to sell your products. Now, after you've done all that, you need to be able to stay on and engage your customers. So engaging, it has to come with responding to customers' tweets. Some business, when you write them today, June 8th, they will reply 19 July.
Okay.
Unless you are not in the space, it won't work like that. It has to be prompt and concise.
We're looking at something on the screen here. Amour Rouge Cuisine.
Yes. So I had to use like my page
as an example.
as an example.
I'm not mad at you at all.
So I don't have a website, but then your profile is there. So you tell people what you do in. So when people come, they say, I'm like, what is that? Caterer. It's down there. You don't need to struggle. If, like, some people have some special names that you can't tell what product they are doing. So if, let's say, it's Amor Rouge alone, what is that? But this one has cuisine to it. So you can look it up, but then you put the caterer. And then what do? Try and make it simple. It should be exactly what your business exists to do. So it's like your vision or your mission statement, put no less than 4 to 10 words. Okay. Just put it there as your
paragraphs.
No, we don't need sentence. When we need sentence, we'll call you. And then you put what you do there. So event catering, blah, 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 you list them. And then you put your links there. Now, most of the sites pages, the platform allow you to even embed your WhatsApp number. So even if you are working with a promoted tweet, for example, or a promoted post, you'll be able to put some of these things there so that when customers are interacting with it, they are not coming to waste your time. They are just coming to ask, how soon can you deliver?
Yes.
So we sort of miss up in setting up your profile, and that is where we go wrong. That is one of the basic things. It has to be set right. So it comes to engaging your people. Once in a while, do live, videos, interact with people, ask your customer, put up a poll, talk to them. Although the business is centered around products, there's also somebody that is manning the business. The person has to be, once in a while, show your face. We beg you.
So, but there are a lot of people who do not want to show their face. It's like, this is my business, deal with that. You don't need to see me. I don't want to be out there. I don't want to be seen. You think it's important, even in the digital space, to let people know who's behind the business?
You see, in establishing your brand look, brands can be colors. It could be text. When you're looking at a full brand manual of a business, you see colors, you even see people. Yeah. The people who are pushing it, who are your favorite like endorsers, all of them are brands. Now, people, although businesses exist online, they want to see who is behind it. It won't take anything away from you. You don't need the cameras from CCTV, your phone. Just do target a day in your content structure. Let's say Thursdays, I'm releasing a video about not myself, but what I'm doing at the business. People want to see if you are in it or he's not the one doing it. Let us find. You see, so put something there and then let people interact with you. They will now feel like, oh, this is my sister. This is somebody I know up close. And that's how you sell. Yeah. Because if you put just a picture of a cake there, there's cake everywhere.
Or just the dress.
Or just the dress.
Someone who does that very well is Karen Cash Kane. She models her clothes. Right. Shows you what she's got in her shop.
Who is the best brand ambassador for your brand except you?
Exactly.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So in creating all of these things, we need to now look at certain things that you have to do in terms of staying in the face of your customer. Don't post today, Wednesday, and the next time your customers will hear from you is next week. Let it follow. Okay. So I recommend a post a day and a reel a day.
A post a day and a reel a day for Instagram,
Facebook, down to Twitter. Okay. Make a post a day. Okay. On Twitter, at least try. Yeah. We beg you in the name of God. Post something. Let us see, because if you are going on the feed several times and we are not seeing you, it's dangerous. Yeah. And for every sector that you find yourself in, there's studies in terms of when is the right time to post. So for food and beverage, Fridays, people want to hang out, they want to chill at, some office small party. Yeah. Posting that I have grilled sausages on Monday doesn't make sense. People are busy. Oh, they need it for
work mode. It's like
exactly. So the fun times in your business, if you are selling, let's say, a beverage, the fun times should be posted on a Friday. Because people are going home, they are going to do grocery shopping and all that. That's the time you're selling. And they are watching their phones anyhow. The maximum usage, I use my phone more than everybody. But the normal user, we are the abnormal ones, we agree. The normal ones, they stay on their mobile applications or any gadgets 10 hours a day.
Look at that. So that's
because
a lot of content
they work in between, 10 hours, if that is they are working or that's their medium of working. But then when they go to bed too, they see that. Now, you have to update your customers, yes, but what do you update them with? Then it comes to content creation.
Yes.
So you have to create good content. What is a good content? The one that the customer would interact with, the one that the customer will see and say, oh, this is nice, let me repost it. Repost, there are repost apps, so you can repost some of your customers' content. This will be reviews that you didn't actually write. So let's say somebody bought something from you and went and posted it somewhere. You just repost it, because it's not a paid review, so that people get to trust your brand. So the first app I would recommend is, say, Canva. When you want to do graphics, I can't hire a graphic designer. Do I have Canva? Yes. Is it free? Yes. Some designs are not, but you only pay a token, and then you have it, then you edit. So it allows you to create all your graphic images, flyers, and all that, just by doing little or no effort. You are not doing anything. Just edit it to the color you want, publish it as PDF and everything. Yes, so these are some of the things I create with Canva. And you think a graphic designer sat down to do it? It is me.
But but you're also a tech diva. So
no, anybody can do this. You don't even need education. You'll be able to do this.
To do that. How important is your logo?
Your logo is you. If you don't have a logo on your profile, just forget about it. Because it's what you're communicating. You want people to see. And with time, the moment I see the B and the R jumping, I know it's Breakfast Daily. I saw purple and pink on Monday, City at 4. The moment you see the colors, it tells who you are. So having a logo is key. So you can design one with Canva. They've done it for you. Put one inside, pay, and then you download your logo. You have the copyrights to it to use. Okay. So that is, in terms of graph, that's the app that I would say your go-to app. That's what it should be. Now, when it comes to photos, InShot edits photos, but I would always go for Adobe Lightroom. So when you look at my page, Adobe Lightroom, every photo is there. And then you may think it was shot with an iPhone or a high-end camera. Please, it's my Nokia G20.
Because you're editing
everything.
Skills,
so you see, you're able to drag, the lightning, all those things that Kweku David does. You put it and then you publish your photo. So when your brand grows and you can afford, then you call him to come and take professional pictures for you. But once you're starting, some of these apps are free. Then it comes to video editing. Now, InShot can be able to edit your videos. You'll be able to use that to do it. But today, all the nice reels you've been seeing, I'm telling you, they are created with CapCut. CapCut. It's like a whole editing studio on its own. You're able to do voiceovers. You're able to put do overlay. So you see when you're watching a video and the person is trying to demonstrate, yes, that's the logo. So you're trying to demonstrate something. All the reels, the fun ones, you see the person just steps on their phone and they are in Paris, they are jumping into Paris and all that. You see some cake there, they just do their hands like this, then the cake has changed. Please, we spend 4 hours to decorate that, but we make it look like it's a second, So it's a nice tool. You'll be able to pull, edit. It's just beautiful. Before I was using InShot, but when I found CapCut,
you discovered CapCut,
I uninstalled InShot.
Look, Hannah has given us all the applause, so there's no excuse. Now you can elevate your online profile, get your business out there, and look as fresh and as slick as the huge content creators out there that you see and admire. Hannah, always a pleasure. Very quickly, your handles so people can get in touch with you.
By education, your handle should be the same on every platform. So it's AmaBlueQ on Instagram and on Twitter.
Nice. Thanks so much. Hannah Quansah, the tech diva.